friends, it's your buddy Tactical, back with the third installment of Small Machete Shootout series. Today, here's our contenders, CRKT Chanceinhell, taking on the Kershaw Camp 14. Now, a lot of the stuff is pretty similar. The price, they're like $5 difference, something like that. Both made of 65 MN tool steel. The Kershaw is quite a bit thicker than the CRKT. Previous test reviews ranked them both very high. They did very well. So I'm interested to see how these two will pan out. And just to state that the lengths are pretty close. This is a 13-inch and the Kershaw is a 14-inch blade. So for something a little different, I'm going to try stabbing some regular lumber. This might be a little bit more dense. So we'll do the stabbing test with this. And again, this will be my first test ever, being all handicapped, trying to do a freaking test review. But hey man, I gotta do this for you guys. I haven't been making many videos lately, so I thought I'd come out here and suffer just for you guys. So let's do it. Start off with some stabs. You had a feeling this would be a little bit, wow, I actually put it in the same identical hole. That's pretty rare. Haha, that's what she said. Anyways, yeah, this is a lot more dense than just stabbing some, white pine, dead tree. But it ain't doing, it's okay, It is a machete, right? But not too bad. Kershaw's turn. I have a feeling this one will penetrate a little bit better. Not tons, but it definitely does. It definitely does stab better. And I bet you with hammer stabs, it going even deeper. So we'll try that one next. Get out of there. Okay, we'll try some hammer stabs on this piece of wood. Woo, I just grabbed the blade. That ain't cool. On the other one. But here we go. We'll go with the grain. CRKT first. I knew hammer stabs are always so much more fucking powerful than thrusts. Then you feel so much safer. That's sinking in pretty freaking decent, actually. Kershaw's turn. Oh yeah. Yeah, that does stick in a lot better. Wow. This thing is fucking badass. I like both of these, actually. Okay, time for a little bit of chopping. Now I'm realizing how much of a pain in the ass it would actually be to be out here with an injury like this. I couldn't even freaking move this log, barely. It's not even that big. It was just stuck in the ground and these were stabbing in, so I couldn't drag it and I couldn't lift it because it was in between two damn trees. Try and do all this shit one-handed. This is actually a pain in the ass, but it's for science, right? So we gotta do this. Okay, we'll do 10 chops with the CRKT first, see how it does. Man, it does bite in good. Nice. Kershaw's turn. Damn, man, this thing is, wow. Okay, I think I know who chops better. Now, first off, I gotta say both of these things are freaking biting in awesome. There's the CRKT, very good. Very good for 10 hits. And here's the Kershaw, so even better. They're a little bit far away, but I just didn't want to hit that knot, so that's why I had to. But wow, what a difference. But that is no slouch. Compared to what I've tested already, that did really good. This was just like fucking awesome. Next, we'll just do 10 chops diagonal, not trying to chop it down, just diagonal. See how far it bites in. Love the handle on this thing, man. Bites in really good, no shockwave, nothing like that. I mean, this thing is a winner. Same thing with the Kershaw, 10 hits. Nice clean chops, man. Very nice and clean. close-up of the damage. This is the CRKT. Did very well. And right here is the Kershaw. I wasn't taking out as many chunks, but look at them freaking slices. It's like freaking bread, man. I mean, totally clean freaking cuts. Now we'll do some downward chops. See how it holds up. CRKT first. Boy, this thing's in good, wow. I have hacked on this one a little bit before, so it is a little weakened, the stump itself, but I mean, that's just burying in nicely. Good handle. I love this friggin' handle, man. No hot spots. It's just, it feels good. Good, secure, safe. Come on, look at this fucking thing, man. Jeez. Time for the Kershaw. Man, this thing is fucking, wow. I mean, just the power on this thing. All the Kershaw Camp series fucking rock. Oh, quick update on the Kershaw Camp 18, the one I cracked. I was worried about the 65MN tool steel. They did replace it. Still got to retest it, but they did replace it. So thank you, Kershaw. Appreciate that. Got to have good customer service, because if you don't, you know, not coming back. And some people spend lots of money on knives, so it's worth it if you have good customer service. This thing is just like, man, wow, holy shit. Yeah. CRKT. Man, it does sink in freaking really well. I mean, that handle is... Oh, there goes my phone. Sorry about that. Mistap, bugging the hell out of me. You know how chicks are. But yeah, I do love this thing, man. Some little quick snap cuts. Just to draw some blood on your opponent. It does handle very well. Kershaw's turn. Man, this thing hits fucking hard, bro. It definitely ain't as fast or agile. And I'd have to say, yeah, the handle ain't quite as good as the CRKT, but it's like really close. Come on, Tack, use that machete what it's supposed to be used for. Man, I suppose. So how long am I supposed to do this for? Okay, so that shootout wasn't as cut and dry. Got two good competitors here. And if you own either one of these, consider yourself a winner already, because either one of these is freaking great. Both work really well. That's kind of why I pitted these two against each other, because they were both the biggest ones in my small machete shootout series. I tried to keep it under 15 inch. So the Kershaw Camp 14 is the biggest one I got. And they both work really well. Handle department, got to give the edge to the CRKT. That handle is freaking awesome. For me, there is no flaw with it, really. I don't really see one, for me at least. In the Kershaw Camp, that handle's freaking great too. So you can make it by with that damn thing. Piercing, Kershaw did better. Chopping, the Kershaw did better. Everything, pretty much, the Kershaw did better, except for in the handling department and freestyle cutting. Then that CRKT, that's where that shines, and it's ultra fast. Now, if weight's a big deal, that CRKT, boom, grab that damn thing. But if you need the extra power, if you're small or you don't want to carry something that big but you want the power, that 14's awesome. So unfortunately, I got to crown a winner, which I don't want to because they're both winners. But I got to give it to, for the power and shit, that Kershaw Camp 14 just freaking ruled. But I mean barely. That thin ass CRKT, I didn't think it would be, I knew it was good, but side by side, it was really close. It really bites in awesome, and it's a great blade. So thanks for stopping by. Stay tuned for the final installment of the Small Machete Shootout series coming up soon. And until the next time we meet.